In the ancient land of BBR, where skies shimmered with mystic hues and forests whispered secrets of old, there lived a Pokemon named Raikou. Yet, unlike the fearsome legends that haunted human hearts, Raikou was no creature of might or majesty. Weak and timid, it was scorned by all who knew of its existence. When A12 gave Raikou a chance in BBR D-League Season 1, the Pokemon failed to live up to expectations, cementing its reputation as a disappointment. A12 made the playoffs but suffered an early defeat, with Raikou bitterly blaming the loss on its trainer's shortcomings. Frustrated by Raikou's excuses and lackluster performance, A12 vowed to prove the Pokemon wrong by winning Season 2. Now, here we stand at the finals of BBR D-League. The stakes are high and redemption is within reach. But before we dive into the decisive battle, I have a short message from...
Hello, Diggers by SS. The time has come. The BBR D-League finals are here. That A12 is set to take on Hunky in the ultimate clash of wit, willpower, and questionable decision-making. These two have been mock partners all season, so they know each other's every strategy and quirks, making this battle less of a competition and more of a chess match with Pokemon. Now let's talk strategy. Hunky's love for Encore is no secret. If Encore were a person, it would probably already have a ring on its finger. But I-12 isn't here to attend that wedding. He's here to crash it, and he's bringing a mental herb nasty plot Hydrapple to make sure I do becomes, and backing up this ball move is a Jetpack Holochup, the choice Scarfire and Valiant, who's out to prove it's more than just an Emo Gallad, and the infamous fraudulent frauders, who is determined to make us believe it's more than a meme, but, well, see. Trick Room Bronzong is also here to flip the speed game, and Assault Vest Galarian Slowking is tasked with keeping Hunky's walking wake in check, a job that sounds less like strategy and more like babysitting while getting scalded. So will I-12 finally expose Raikou as a fraud and claim the glory? Or will Hunky crush his ego and secure the crown? Stick around, grab your snacks, and let's find out together. And no matter what happens, always remember, Raikou bad.
Okay, so my opponent brought Terra Ghost Wake, which completely terrifies me, as I brought Assault Vest Slowking Galar as my trick to that Walking Wake. So if that is Choice Specs Terra Ghost, I am very much cooked here. In terms of expected leads, I think he'll probably either lead the Ninetales just to get up Sun early, or lead the Yuxi to get up his rocks. I'm tempted to lead my Hydrapple here, but since I'm not AV Hydrapple this week, unfortunately, I don't know. It's because he might expect my Slowking lead, is the thing. I think I'm just going to lead my Hawlucha. My Hawlucha is running a Jetpack, so it'll be able to kind of a Jetpack out no matter what he leads. And we'll play from there. But man, Terra Ghost Wake, that's, I mean, I saw it in mock, so I knew it was a possibility, but that was probably the last thing I want to see. I think we could definitely make a comeback though. It's because, I mean, he has matchup for sure here. So he leads the Ninetales, I'll lead my Garf, and here, I think I'm just going to trigger my, the Jetpack immediately. I mean, he might go Yuxi, but if he goes Yuxi, not necessarily the end of the world. And I like getting chip on this Ninetales if it decides to stay in. I don't think he'll stay in, though. I think he'll probably go Yuxi. I should have U-turned. But it's okay. What do you think? Do I think he'll be Terra Speed or Terra Special Attack on Wake? I have to be very careful about that. It's because my checks to that Wake are different depending on which variant it is. I think it's going to be Special Attack in this matchup. Yeah, he goes Yuxi. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay, so Yuxi's going to be taking this chip. But that's okay. We will get our free switch into our Ursaluna, and he has no Facade switch in. So we will be off to a pretty good start here. This beat our Jetpack Bolt Trigger. Definitely should have U-turned, but that's okay. We want chip on this Yuxi. And I'm just going to go immediately out into my Ursaluna, trigger my Flame Orb, and start getting off big Facades. He didn't bring the Mimikyu, so he has no switch into this. Leftovers. Oh, so I could have... I brought X Scissor on Iron Valiant is because every single time my opponent brought Colbur Berry on this Mew, or not this Mew, this Yuxi. Ugh, this is not the start I wanted. I'm gonna have Facade here. Hopefully take something out. If he goes Treads, fine, he goes Treads. Goes Rotom, fine, he goes Rotom. And play from here. I imagine you just get Brox here. And we'll see. I definitely should have preserved the Jetpack on my Hawlucha. If his Yuxi was so obvious. I just thought maybe there was like an off chance the Ninetales would stay in Will-O-Wisp, but hindsight, that really didn't make a lot of sense for him to do. He preserves the Yuxi. He has to preserve Yuxi as that's like his main Valiant check. Battle Jabs. The Treads, I imagine? Yeah, the Treads. Okay. So we're going to get a big Facade on this. Probably L2 KO. Yep, the L2 KO. I'm tempted to just Facade this again. I'm running max defense, so I'll be able to take basically any one hit this wants to go for it, even if he decides to like stay in and attack me. But he also might double to Rotom here. So I'm just gonna Facade. If he Earthquake's fine. I don't think you'll Earthquake here though, because I have Bronzong in the back, and I have Hawlucha in the back, which you have to be very wary about me potentially going out into either of those. So he's going to think about this for a while, but I'm pretty sure his play is always to switch out here. No, he does just stay in an Earthquake. Bold, bold. It's not going to do very much, though. And we'll get our big Facade off. Doesn't quite take him out, but does the amount that I needed. I'm tempted to just Facade this again, but instead of doing that, I'm actually going to go out into this, which is running Hypnosis, Body Press, like all the fun stuff, and Trick Room. If he knockoffs, fine, he knockoffs. Since the, blanking on its name. Since the Masquerada didn't come, which really surprises me, I don't need my Colbur Berry really in check. And getting up Brox here will be big, speed. That'll be a trick on that Ninetales. So we switch out our Fartishby. And the Bronzong. I imagine you just shack this off here. Oh, you get up Brox. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. I'm gonna get my own rocks, and I'll also have to defog later. I can get up Trick Room, which is tempting. I think. Upside to going Trick Room is if he goes out into the Ninetales, it gives me a Stealth Rock turn. So I am going to go for Trick Room here. If I imagine you go Ninetales on this, no, you might fear Earthquake, so you might go Yuxi actually. But interesting to note, that's not Stealth Rock or Yuxi. I can't imagine you would run double rocks into my team. So this Treads is taking very big trip. What do you do here if you're him? You do preserve this. Oh, right, Bravier came, so I need to be more careful. Go out into this, okay. Special attack, or is it? Okay, special attack, got it. We get our Trick Room off. And Photosynthesis wears off. Do I Hypnosis or do I Stealth Rock? I think I Stealth Rock here. Even if you go for the Terra Ghost, which I don't expect you to go for it, but I have Trick Room up. I need to be careful about that Braviary endgame, especially if it is a Scarf Braviary. Or if it's like an agility set, as I'm running Scarf on my Valiant to check it, which isn't ideal. But this is a tough turn for both sides. I can always go out into the Hydrapple here. You do Terra and Terra Blast. Okay. So my Bronzong's going to be taking Heat Trap, which is really unfortunate. And yeah, now you have your ground switch in. Or not your ground switch in, your normal switch in. So we'll get our Stealth Rock here. I can't imagine you take me out here. Low kick. What was low kick predicting? Oh, it was probably predicting the Ursaluna. How many turns of Trick Room do I have up? 3 turns. I think my play is to Hypnosis. If I hit the Hypnosis, that's very big. Good to know it's not Life Orb. I think you expect me to switch out here. No, you don't expect me to switch out here. You let the Walking Wake take the Hypnosis. So that's big. Yeah, that's really big. If this was like one of your best win conditions. I think I go Apple here. How many turns of Trick Room do I have up? 2 turns. So I can go Apple here and potentially scare this out, especially since I'm Terranormal. So I think that's what I'm going to do. If you also might switch out here during my potential Ursaluna coming in. Which you have to fear. Obviously, that is the play that I have. So yep, we switch out. I imagine you tried to burn a sleep turn here. Speed is kind of obvious. I'm going to switch out in this situation. Go under her better Hydrate. He doesn't know that I'm not AB yet, which is good. Fast asleep. And here I think I plot. Yeah, I plot. You definitely have to switch out if you're the... If you don't know my Hydrapple set yet, so I imagine you have to switch out fearing what I have to go for. If you go out Yuxi, I'll get the chip that I need on it. This is an interesting situation. I just need to write down, he has 1 turn of Sleep Burned. You switch out, probably going to be Yuxi. No treads, okay, you're going to sack off the treads. Are you going to go down to rocks? No, you don't go down to rocks, unfortunate. So you'll be able to get your Rapid Spin off. Ah, that sucks. Hey, you're going to see that I'm not AB now. Yeah, that really sucks for me. I should have just attacked. It's because the Troad Sack makes a whole lot of sense in this situation. Just returns to normal. So I think I have to Giga Drain here. And play from there. You still don't know my Apple set, so you might be thinking like Spadef Apple. You Rapid Spin. Fair enough, you're going to lose your treads. So treads gone, which means the next time I get up rocks, they're there to stay, which is really big, is because he has Braviary and Ninetales. So Hydrapple getting a kill. This is an interesting situation for him. Who do I think he goes here? Might go Braviary and close combat me, but that's fine. I'm running max defense, so I'll be able to take a hit. Or you go this. Interesting. I just want to check. Do you take me out with potential overheat? One thing people have brought up against me in mocks is like overheated jetpack on this. Overheat does 86.7 max. I'm at how much HP? 338, 81. There's a roll where this kills. Okay, I was risking that. If this goes down, how do I deal with the Verdum? Slowking. Okay, I'm gonna go for it. It's because it's a roll. Oh, you encore me. Okay, that's fine. So you're probably not gonna be a jetpack then if you're encore. So I reveal my funny mental herb check. Do I kick him out with Fickle Beam? Max it. Yes, let's go! Oh, Hydrapple, you are a monster. Okay, so Ninetales gone. He burned my item, so now he knows that I am mental herb, specifically in order to eat the, whatchamacallit, that encore. If we can do that encore on Yuxi or Ninetales was probable. So I assumed that was probably like a Boots Ninetales on, if it was encore. Yeah, that would make sense. If you didn't mox what my opponent brought when it was overheat, they brought like overheat, baton pass, whatchamacallit, 2 other moves, which I'm blanking on. You go out into this, but I don't think close combat kills me. I'm at 338, 81%. Yeah, this doesn't kill me unless it's like Life Orb or a boosting item, which it could easily be. Do I need this healthy? I mean, it's nice, but I think I'm going to risk you being potential life orb or something. So you close combat. You're not boosting item! Hydrapple's going to get another kill. Oh, Hydrapple, you monster. Oh no, you are boosting item. Hydrapple's just that strong. All out attack, let's go. Oh, Hydrapple, you are clutch. So BBR goes down. Hydrapple proving once again why it truly has been like the MVP of my entire season. So what he has left is Walking Wake, which is Terra Ghost, Rotom. So wait, what does he have left? I have to be careful. Walking Wake, Rotom, what's his other mon alive? I don't know. I really don't know. That scares me. Either way, you're in a world of trouble here. It's because you have to take a sack. It's just... Well, you don't have to take a sack, but let's see. You got into Joe the Rotom Wash. Rotom Wash will take me out at this range, unfortunately. But I will preserve my Hydrapple. It's because Hydrapple is still kind of valuable to get up Giga Drains and stuff. I can go out into this, but you're probably going to Volt Switch, honestly. Yeah, Volt Switch is so obvious here. Does Volt Switch take me out? That would be hilarious if I like lived a hit and could. Yeah, Volt Switch definitely takes me out here. Okay. Wait, does it? Yeah, no, Volt Switch will definitely take me out here. Unfortunate. I need my Bronzong alive. Actually, I can go Bronzong, set up Trick Room, and kind of try to win from there. I think I'm going to save that to Trick Room on a different Pokemon, though. I don't like the idea of Trick Rooming on this Rotom. Well, not this Rotom, on the potential Walking Wake coming in. So Volt Switch, that's going to do a decent amount. I imagine your Walking Wake comes out as be this Terra Ghost. Uxie coming out would be surprising to me. Unless you're trying to bait like a Sludge Bomb Encore to Walking Wake, which is possible. That's definitely a series of plays that you have here. But yeah, since that Terra Wake is Ghost, that's going to be a huge, huge issue. I should have ran a Ghost move on this Slowking. I ran Future Sight on this, which I never pressed in mocks. But man, I'm regretting it now. If this game technically isn't over, even though you are Special Attack Wake, this could be like a spec set or something. So I'm going to Psychic here. I do know that I take 1 Terra Blast from this, even if it's specs. Which I don't think it is. It stayed in on Bronzong after clicking Low Kick. So this is an interesting turn. Hopefully he stays asleep. If he stays asleep, I'll feel much safer about my Valiant endgame. Oh, he woke up. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Dragon Dance. Interesting. Interesting. Actually makes a lot of sense. That does less than I would have liked. I don't think Spirit Break kills after psychic damage, so I think after Future Sight, I'm about to get a kill. Terra Ghost Wake was a phenomenal bring, especially with Dragon Dance. I didn't expect that. Imagine you Dragon Dance again here? Wait. How much does Blue Kick do to my Hydrapple? If you're like max attack, definitely adamant. I should have paid. Oh, it was attack, not special attack. I'm an idiot. Oh, I'm a fool. Okay. So you do 37.5 without that. +1, you do 50. Okay, I have to be very careful about letting this getting too many Dragon Dances off. So you Terra Blast, take me out. Low Kick will definitely take out my Ursaluna at this range. Will you take out my Bronzong? I don't know. Oh, this is scary. Fortunately, so he's going to lose that attack. Oh, I am knockoff. I didn't think I had knockoff on this, but it looks like I do. Sweet. So I can't just go this safely and knockoff. Yeah. Unless this is like weakness policy. But I think that should generally be okay either way. If this is Culber, you got me really, really good. But I don't think Culber makes any sense in this matchup. I think this is probably Boots. I think you get scared out here. Is you have to fear my potential Scarf on my you have to fear Scarf on my Iron Valiant. Especially since I went out so quickly, I probably should have waited a bit to make it seem like I was kind of panicking. Or I should have sacked a Pokemon first to give him a false sense of security. That would have been smarter. We're mind gaming here. I can always potentially win with Trick Room to... Yeah, you do switch out. Okay, fair enough. You feared my Scarf, Val. Joe, okay. Rotom Wash, fair enough. We'll knock off. What item is this? Oh, that was a crit. That did a lot of damage. Light Clay. Interesting. So this is like screens. So tempted to stay in here, but I know it's not the play. I love this situation. Just thinking. This is a very difficult turn for me. Because he's definitely Volt Switching here, but I don't know if going this is worth this, because I could potentially win with this once I get Trick Room off. Oh. If I go for Lucha, I lose Lucha. Or do I lose Lucha? No, I do. It's because Stealth Rocks are on the field. I don't love this play, but I have to go out into my Brown Zone. Hopefully you go to screens. It's just screens I can defog away. Take the Rock Chip, Reflect. Okay, you're setting up screens, fair enough. I think you get up Light Screen. It's because you probably expect me to Trick Room this turn. If you Light Screen expecting to Trick Room, I'll get my rocks off. Which will hopefully chip down that Walking Lake a little bit. Do I Trick Room or do I Hypnosis? I think I Trick Room here. Oh, this is a scary endgame. Hopefully you Hydro. You do Hydro, you do miss. A little unfortunate, but that's okay. We get our Trick Room off. I need to be careful about that. Fortunately, he's knocked, but I do have to be careful about how many turns of screens that is. He has 2 turns of Reflect. I can Hypnosis, force this out, which is what I'm going to do. Miss, but that's okay. We just need 1 Hypnosis, really. That's a little bit of check. Okay. His Reflect's going to wear off this turn, and we will get a Hypnosis off, hopefully, if we hit. In which case, we're getting very close to a really good endgame Hydrapple situation, especially since Low Kick won't be able to 2-shot my Hydrapple. Since I'm max defense. Oh, I mean, I brought Terra Normal Hydrapple as like a middle ground play. The play between the potential Terra Meowscarada and, sorry, not the Terra Meowscarada, the Meowscarada and something else. So this is a sleep, gives me a free turn. I think I go Hydrapple here. If you might stay in. Yeah, you do stay in. I'm faster. Please don't first turn Wake Up. If you first turn Wake Up, I might be in a lot of trouble here. No, first turn Wake Up. Please don't hit. I just lost one of my best win conditions. Okay, that makes this game a whole lot harder for me. I shouldn't have risked that. So I go out into this. How many turns of Trick Room do I have up? I can sub here. That's a play that I have. 1 turn of Trick Room. If I crunch this, I potentially win with Valiant. But if I crunch, I think I do win with Valiant, but I don't know if he stays in here. This is such a scary turn. If this turn might decide the game. Do I sub middle ground? Oh, so your Trick Room's about to wear off. I'm gonna crunch. I might end up regretting this. He stayed in. We don't kill. Gets reflect off. That's really bad. Hopefully you hydro here. If you Volt Switch, I might be cooked. If I don't have Encore on this Lucha. You hydro, okay. I'm okay with hydro. We do take the hydro. This is a really interesting situation. Yeah, I could default get up off reflect. You Volt Switch, you go out into. I think my play has to be default, get this reflect off the field. And hope he goes out into like Wake or something. Or goes out into Yuxi. Okay, we got our defog off. Reflect's gonna go off the field. Solo Rocks. I think the Rocks helps him more than it helps me though. He gets Volt Switch off. This is a neutral situation. Actually, no, it's not a neutral situation. We all get to see what he goes out into and can play accordingly. If he goes out into Yuxi, I can go immediately out into my Bronzong and Trick Room. And from there, potentially win with my Ursaluna. Oh, this is a crazy endgame. So Lutra's gone, Slowking's gone, Apple's gone. Life left are Luna, Bronzong, and Valium, which is scarfed. Oof. So much could go wrong here. Fortunately, that Yuxi is running leftovers. Hopefully, it's special defense leftovers, Yuxi. I can hope. Does my Valiant to a KO? Special to... I was in such a good situation, I kind of blew it by getting a little bit cocky. And going Hydrapple in a situation where I didn't need to risk it. Going into this. I think this is a free turn for me to go out into my Valiant and knock off. I will take him out here. I'll take out that Rotom as well. And it's going to do a large trip to that Yuxi. Which I think his Yuxi is his main way of tracking my Valiant right now. Okay. I'm not sounding as energetic, but that's not because I'm not hyped. It's just because I'm like running through like multiple like calculations in my head of how I could potentially win this game. This is really tough. It's because I think you have to go Yuxi here. There you go, you stay in and lose Wake. Okay, so Walking Wake's gone. What you have left is a Rotom and a Yuxi, both of which are defensive pieces, and both of which are weak to my Return Facade. So I think I will be able to win the endgame with Ursaluna. Man, that was a crazy game. That was a really, really crazy game. So you go on into this. I obviously don't kill this. Do I knock? Does Psychic kill me is a question. It's because Yuxi is going to be defensive. Psychic kills me every time. Okay. In that case, I think I have to go out into this and Trick Room. This is a tough endgame. Please don't U-turn. Please don't U-turn. Oh, Calm Mind. Okay, I'm fine with Calm Mind. Does Shadow Ball kill me? I hope not. Oh, shoot. I'm max defense on my Ursaluna. I'm not max HP, so that Psychic might be able to kill me. I have to Trick Room here for sure. I may have just choked the endgame, but I don't know yet. If I imagine Shadow Ball has to take me out here, because I mean, Bronzong's bulky, but I'm at like a 3rd HP. You Calm Mind again, okay. Interesting. I get my Trick Room off. I think this is going to come down to, does he get the first turn Wake Up? Which is scary. It's in my favor, but not by a lot. If I have noticed, you obviously Psychic trying to hit my Ursaluna this turn. If you give me a free Ursaluna turn, you automatically lose this game. Please hit. No, I don't hit. Sword Power. That's not going to do very much. I'm going to Hypnosis again. I don't have Rest on this. I do hit. How many turns of Trick Room do I have up? 2 turns. I have to go out into this. I'm only running Body Press on this, unfortunately, so I'm not going to be able to touch this with my Bronzong. If you first turn Wake Up here, I'm pretty sure I lose. No! Oh, yes! Oh, thank God, your Sleep Talk. Oh my God. That was so scary. I think we win this then. It's because even if this doesn't kill, it will put this in Iron Valiant range, and Iron Valiant should win this endgame. That was crazy. That was absolutely insane. So he was Calm Mind, Rest Talk, Stored Power. Interesting. Yeah, you lose then. It's because if you go out and attack Rotom, you'll lose all your attack boosts, and I will be able to Revenge Kill with my Ursaluna. Trick Room's gonna wear off this turn. You take me out, crit, but fine. And then I'm pretty sure Knockoff should be able to take this out, unless I'm really missing something. Just a defense should return to normal. I can go out into my Valiant and hopefully win this game. I know Yoxi is very bulky, but I can't imagine it lives a knockoff at like 33%, especially if it's leftovers. And that Rotom's going to also be a knock range, I imagine, because it's in the red. So I think we're going to move on to the BBR next season, unless I'm really missing something. Which will be big. It gives us more opportunity to slander Raikou in a different scene, which is always nice. So, okay. I'm just going to probably glaze Hydrapple for the next couple minutes. It's because this endgame is going to be decided on whether the Sipsy lives this knockoff. But Hydrapple, man, Hydrapple really carried me this season. Like, it carried me last round with the Substitute Nasty Plot set, which just completely obliterated crap. Carried me this round with a Nasty Plot 10 once again, which was able to keep in check a lot of his team. It was unfortunate he got the first turn Wake Up, which kind of stomped my my Hydrapple. Okay, he switches out, fair enough. But Knockoff will take him out here. He's in the red. And then I'm pretty sure Knockoff will take out the Yoxi, even if he's tacked. And I don't think he's tacked, because you're probably Rest Talk. But man, Hunky, a phenomenal babbler. Sorry, I can't talk today. Hunky, you're a phenomenal babbler. This was a phenomenal game, and I'm really excited to see future games on your end. But man, we made it to the BBR. Oh, I am so excited about that. Oh. So I guess see you guys in the BBR analysis video. Let's go.